What's going on, guys? Good morning. Hey, it's been a minute since we made a Jasmy update. I think about 3 days. I've been kind of slow on YouTube, but I want to make this very urgent video because we need to understand what is about to happen for Jasmy. Cryptocurrency, of course, this is all just my own opinion. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I recommend you do even more research after watching this video. But I just want to show you guys something real quick. And right now, we're going to talk about the EMAs in a minute and what could potentially happen for Jasmy in a second, but I want to show you how clear this is that we are in a uptrend, and I feel bullish for Jasmy over the next several months. Really, January, February, March. Okay, and we'll make more videos down the road to let you know when I plan to completely get out of Jasmy. But right now, you can see we are in an uptrend. Look at all these yellow circles I drew for you. Just some basic stuff real quick. We're under the EMAs. It's very bearish. You can see this was all bearish, okay? But even a better indicator than under the EMAs is the lower highs that you see right here, bearish. The lower lows, bearish, okay? So this obviously is a downtrend for Jasmy. It crashed from, it was as high as 34 cents, I believe, and it crashed all the way under a quarter of a penny. So like this was horrible. Obviously, they put a lot of coins into circulation. And now the tokenomics look a lot better for Jasmy today. But now what does this look like to you guys? So you can see the yellow circles also, higher highs and higher lows, okay? So we have a trend line right here. Let's say this week that could touch 2-2. Let's say the following week it could touch 2-2, 2-3. The following week it would be 2-4. The following week it would be 2-5. So the question is now, is Jasmy going to come down and touch this trend line, or is it going to hold the EMAs right here, which it's done multiple times? You can see right here, back in April and May of 2024, it held the EMAs. You can see right here, back in January of 2024, it held the EMAs, and then it went much higher. So the question is, are we going to hold the EMAs, or are we going to break the EMA this week, get a candle close on a weekly time frame below it, and head lower? So now that we understand that, and we all understand that we're in an uptrend, which is very bullish in the long run, like months out, we have to understand what is the potential of the next move down or up, okay? The other thing you want to note is in this section, there's no negative divergence at all. In this section, there was negative divergence where the asset made a higher high, but the RSI made a lower high, which initially sold off. This right here is what I'm looking for in a couple months, okay? What I believe will happen is Jasmy will soon make its way up to about 14 cents. 13 to 14 cents is really my target at the top of this trend. This actually lines up with about March timeframe. So it could happen anytime February, March is really what I'm looking for. Maybe sooner. We'll see. Maybe, if we get a miracle with Donald Trump, he gets, the inauguration is January 20th. We get a miracle and this thing just shoots up. Potentially this maybe early February we get up here, middle February. But worst case scenario, I think March, sometime in March. So we go from here to up here. This is really just my own opinion, how I'm viewing the charts and how I've viewed runs before, okay? So now that we understand that, we want to see the RSI come up. It'll probably break this high, but I believe it won't go above 75 on a weekly time frame, which again will create negative divergence, which will be an exit plan for myself and whoever else wants to listen, but you should always do what you want to do at the end of the day. Guys, don't forget, I'm going to show you the 786 level in a second. Don't forget to join the Patreon if you're interested. I'm updating on stocks and crypto every single day. We're very locked in right now. I'm also offering 20% off if you want to test it out for the month of January. We talk about Riot stock, Mara stock. I have information about my current portfolio, ACH crypto, Ponke, meme coin. We have a video here, 8 minutes, that I gave to all paying Patreon members for Dog with Hat Comp Litecoin. Sold Solana for Dog with Hat. I have so many different things on here. Just telling you about FET crypto. So many different ones. So if you're interested, join the links out down below. Check it out. We're going to look at Bitcoin dominance in a minute, but I just want to show you Fibonacci real quick and show you usually the trend of what happens as it climbs higher. Okay, so let's take it from the bottom right here of about 1.5 pennies and bring it to the high. Okay, we can see that right now, whoa, what's going on here? Okay, we can see right now that we have broken the 618, and the next area, if we do not hold the EMAs, would be about 2.5, 2.5 pennies for Jasmy. Okay, could this happen? Sure. Usually the 618 or the 786 level is a turnaround spot. Now the EMAs are the only thing that's holding us up right now as support. You can see what happened last time we broke the EMAs. We obviously trended lower for a couple weeks. I think if we move down here, it's not going to be like this, where it's going to be dragged out for a couple months. I think it would be a fast move down, potentially wick, and then that would be the bottom, and we would move much higher. So worst case scenario, I think, is we get down here to test this trend line again, if we do not hold the EMAs on a weekly time frame. Best case scenario is we hold the EMAs and we head higher much sooner. Really what we need, guys, is the dominance to drop. You can see it's just climbing today at 58.36% now. Okay, you see this. We obviously broke the EMAs. This was a test in November, December. All of our altcoins went on a monster rally during this time. Dominance went up, altcoins crashed, dominance went down, and we had our altcoins move higher. And now it's just figuring out what it wants to do. So I would love to see this drop. We need this to drop. Looking at a weekly time frame real quick, you could see that on the stochastic. Let me see here. We're curling over, and even on a monthly, I think, let's see, the monthly, we're heading down. So looking at this, my best guess, understanding stochastic, is we should head down very soon. You can see when this blue line is under the red, it's bearish. So right now it's just playing with our hearts, basically. It's trying to tell us, hey, you got to be a little more patient for altcoin season. I'm looking for a drop down all the way to potentially 45, 46%. 49 to 45%, I would say. We have a ton of volume down here at 43%. This is where I would look to exit my altcoins if I have just a bunch of different altcoins and I'm not really looking at the technicals. But I wanted to make this video, guys, to make it super simple for you to understand. If you want to know my entire crypto portfolio and all the moves that I'm making over the next 90 days, because the end is very near, just my opinion, make sure you invest in yourself, join the Patreon, join our community. We have a fire Discord and a lot of smart people in there also, and we're all winning together. So with that, hope you have a great day. Don't forget to drop a like. We truly appreciate that. We'll see you on the next one.